I rose higher than any man in the court of Persia. The king's seal rested in my hands. His favor followed my footsteps. When I walked through the palace gates, men bowed low, foreheads to stone. All but one, Mordecai. Each time I passed, his refusal burned hotter than fire. One man, just one, standing while the world knelt. It was not enough that I was honored. I needed submission. I learned who he was, a Jew, one of those people stubborn, ancient, defiant. And suddenly, one man was no longer enough. He would not bow. Then his people would fall. I cast the lot's pur, they called it. Fate itself would choose the day of destruction. The result pleased me. I went to the king with careful words, wrapped in concern and loyalty. There is a people, I said, scattered and different. Their laws oppose yours. I did not need to say their name. The king listened. The king agreed. His ring pressed into wax authority, sealed. In a single moment, an entire people was marked for death. And I, Haman, was the hand that would strike. That night, I drank wine and smiled. The world was bending the way it should. Then came the invitation, a private banquet, just the king and the queen and me. My chest swelled with triumph. Even the queen favored me above all others. Who else could stand where I stood? Yet when I left the palace, there he was, Mordecai, still standing. My joy shattered into rage. At home, I spoke of my wealth, my power, my honor, but none of it mattered, while one man lived to defy me. My wife spoke softly, with cruel wisdom. Build the gallows, 75 feet high, hang him before the banquet. Yes, that would restore balance. That night, the gallows rose against the sky. Morning came too slowly. Before I could speak to the king about Mordecai, he summoned me first. I smiled. Surely this was my reward. He asked me a question. What should be done for the man the king delights to honor? I answered with my heart, blind and certain. Royal robes, the king's horse, a proclamation through the city. Then the word struck like a blade. Good, the king said. Do this for Mordecai the Jew. The world tilted. I led him through the streets, announcing his honor with my own mouth. Every word tasted like ash. When it was over, I ran home in shame. My wife's face fell when I told her. If he is a Jew, she whispered, you will not overcome him. The first time, I felt fear. The second banquet glowed with candlelight and calm. The queen spoke at last. She begged for her life, for her people, and then she turned. To me, the adversary, she said. The enemy is this wicked Haman. The room went silent. The king's eyes burned. He rose and left in fury. I fell to my knees. I begged. I pleaded, but mercy had passed me by. When the king returned, he saw me near the queen, and judgment was sealed. One of the guards spoke quietly. There is a gallows Haman built for Mordecai. The king did not hesitate. Hang him on it. They dragged me through the streets as the sky burned with the color of judgment. The same city that once bowed now watched in silence. Ahead of me stood the gallows, my gallows. I had ordered its construction, measured its height, imagined another man hanging there. Now it loomed above me, dark against the rising wind, the rope swaying as if it waited, impatient. The guards forced me forward. My feet stumbled on the wooden steps. I lifted my eyes, and the truth struck deeper than fear. Every step I had taken to exalt myself had led here. Every scheme, every word spoken in pride. Power slipped from me like dust through my fingers. No decree could save me. No favor remained. I looked up at the noose, twisting slowly in the air, and understood at last. The fall of the proud is not sudden. It is inevitable. And as the guards reached for the rope, the world went quiet. If you have enjoyed this faith-filled story, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you won't miss the faith within.